What's good, guys? Welcome back to another missing person case Monday. So today we are going to be focusing on another young lady who has been missing since 2006. Today we are focusing on Jennifer Keese's story. She has been missing since January 24th of 2006. Jennifer is a 23-year-old from the Orlando, Florida area. I'm gonna read off my phone. She has sandy blonde hair, her eyes are green, and she is 5'7" tall, weighing 130 pounds, and she has a tattoo of a shamrock on the left buttock. So on January 24th of 2006, her job notified her family that she did not report to work. This is where her story begins. Jennifer worked at the Westgate Resorts in the Florida area, a popular resort area. I think I actually stayed here when I went to Florida one time. I really liked the Westgate Resort. Jennifer had no communication with family or friends from the time she disappeared. Police believe that she was abducted due to the reports that due to a lot of the information that they found. Shortly after she vanished, her car was parked outside of a apartment complex that was not hers, and this was about a mile away from her actual apartment complex. There was surveillance footage of someone walking away from her vehicle who parked it, but police never really, they have like a photo of the individual, but they never really stated if they could get a clear image of that person. There was no sign of forced entry into her apartment or anything. So investigators believe the day that she was on her way to work, January 24th, she believes she was abducted soon as she steps outside of her apartment complex. Family and friends did not recognize the individual on the surveillance camera, and like I said before, the image was not really clear, so police officers didn't have a whole lot to go off of from that individual. Police have stated that the person was literally clean. They wiped the car down clean. There was not any DNA evidence surrounding her car that would lead to the person who kidnapped her. Police officers did investigate close family and friends and her current boyfriend at the time, but he did have an alibi and he was later cleared in the investigation. So investigators later turned to her workplace where they started to interview her co-workers, and they later found out that her manager actually wanted to date her at some point, so she later declined because she was against work relationships. So there isn't a lot of information on that. I believe it ended up being clear for him. Her case did have a lot of rewards, but there was no information as I found to go off on, because like many others, she just felt the face of the earth. Her family believed that she may have gotten into human trafficking, but there's no real reports of that to even say. And the thing with human trafficking is it's so hard. Like, if someone is in it, it's hard to like really find them again because of how serious human trafficking is and how a lot of people keep this under wraps. But the good thing about her case is, I mean, a positive side about the disappearance of Jennifer was a bill that was taken into place for how they handle missing persons in the state of Florida. I think happened to Jennifer, I think, like investigators stated, she was probably on her way to work or to her vehicle, and someone was watching her, and they ended up probably kidnapping her, abducting her, and either one, like the family said, put her in human trafficking, because you just never know. I don't put nothing past a soul. There's just too much happening in the United States, plus outside of the United States, to even pinpoint it to that one area. But it is highly likely, I mean, or it could just be a stalker who was stalking her and wanted her. You know, like, and I say that because you never know the type of people you encounter. Like, you can say hi to someone and in their mind, their sick mind, they may think that it's more because they become infatuated with you, and it leads to things, and people become really stalkerish about you, and in their mind they want you, and maybe you haven't done anything to like say that you didn't want them or whatever, but people are sick like that, and people watch you. I always tell people all the time, watch your surroundings, especially if you're going to work in the morning time, nighttime, whenever. Always watch your surroundings, because you just never know who's watching you. People are creeps. But that's pretty much Jennifer Keese's case. She went missing in Florida on January 24th of 2006. Her case has very limited information. There's not a whole lot to go off of. Kind of like many other missing person cases, because they go unheard of and you don't know who they are. Like, I did not know who Jennifer Keese is, was. I don't kind of want to put it past tense, but that's just how a lot of these cases go, guys. You know, we don't hear about them nationwide, or if we did, their cases get swept under because it becomes a cold case. You don't really know where they are. So until the next missing person case, guys, I will see you